And of the 35th playing of the Chubb Classic at Tiburon Golf Club, the black course, Bernhard Langer going wire to wire for the third time in his career at this event. After a bogey at one, Peter Jacobsen, Langer really good on the greens this week, and at the third has a good-looking birdie.
It's hard to think that this guy ever had a problem with the yips, but he did a few times. But take a look at that beautiful rhythmic stroke.
That is third at the par 5-6, Peter, after making a nice save at 5.
And he used this putter from off the green all week long, and he did things like this. He saved his par, and he had a lot of two-putt birdies like he did here at the par 5-6.
That got him to 13 under par, and then at the ninth, there's some trouble around this green at the par 5 ninth, but Langer not backing down.
I think this was the shot of the tournament. He had a two-shot lead. He had to carry the water, and I questioned whether he should go for it. But take a look at this. He puts it up there within eagle range. He missed that eagle, but he picked up another birdie and went one shot further in the lead.
And then at the par 3 13th, just judging the break and the speed perfectly.
I think he almost shut the door right there. That was the unexpected birdie at the long, difficult par 3.
Birdied 15, bogeyed 17, and then his second at the 18th. And Peter, he hit 39 of 42 fairways this week.
Well, his swing was under control. He hit it so straight. His iron play was as good as I've seen it in a couple of tournaments. And he finished like a champion.
And here's Langer tapping in for birdie to finish at 16 under. And a 3-shot victory as his march to history continues. He spoke with Billy Ray after his round.
I don't know what to say here. Incredible performance. 43rd win on the PGA Tour Champions. Too closer to hell, Irwin. Is this some of the best play that you had in recent years coming down the stretch?
It's been good. It's been good all week, really. I've had a terrible 3-putt there on number 1 when I started off. The greens were a little faster today than I expected, but then gathered myself and had a lot of good ball striking, and when I missed a couple of greens, I seemed to get it up and down with some good touch. And I just feel good around this golf course.
I think so. You've won wire to wire once again here at the Chubb Classic. Speak of ball striking, incredible performance driving. You hit 39 of 42 fairways. Can you look back and think, okay, that's the best week I've ever had driving the golf ball?
Certainly in the top 3 of driving, yeah, and that's very important around here. There's so much trouble left and right, and it's great to have Terry back, my caddy, and I have my family with me, my 2 grandsons, my 2 daughters, so we had a blast. This is almost like a home game for me, just living 2 hours east of here.
Well, it's certainly one of your goals at the top of the year, always is Schwab Cup, coming off that victory there, and now you move second in Schwab Cup. How important is it to you to actually try to defend that title there?
Well, the Schwab Cup is the number 1 carrot for all of us. You know, we're all trying to win it. It means you had a great year if you can. And it's not going to be easy, I understand. There's a lot of young guns coming out, but I'm, going to give it my best and see where we come up at the end of the year.
Okay, I don't need the generic answer right here. 43 wins, you're 2 off hell. It's got to be in the front of your mind, not in the back of your mind, in the front of your mind, is it?
Yeah, more and more, so I'm coming after you, Hale.
How about that? Bernhard Langer saying he's chasing down Harold Irwin. I wouldn't rule him out, Peter.
No, it's really interesting to watch how he has changed his game. We've said it many times. He's not a kid anymore. He's 64 years old, but he's still as efficient as he was when he was on the PGA Tour.
Bernhard Langer winning the Chubb Classic for a 4th time, his 43rd win on the PGA Tour Champions. Up next, the Cologuard Classic next week in Arizona as we send it back to Anna.